Hello everyone, in this presentation we will tackle about abstract expressionism. So what is abstract expressionism? Abstract expressionism is a painting movement in which artists typically apply paint rapidly and with force to their huge canvases in an effort to show feelings and emotions. It is non-geometrical, sometimes applying paint with large brushes and looks as if to be an accident but is really quite planned. Abstract Expressionism was produced in New York roughly between 1940 to 1960. It made New York the center of the art world and was often called the New York School. Artists wanted to establish their independence from European surrealists and other art trends. Abstract Expressionism was the first art movement to influence artists overseas rather than vice versa. Arshile Gorky was the artist who put this movement into motion because his art ideals were obtained from Surrealism, Picasso, and Miro. He emphasized the depiction of motions rather than objects. Paintings consisted of shapes, lines, and forms meant to create a separate reality from the visual world. Here are the abstract expressionists. We have Arshile Gorky, Jackson Pollock, Willem de Kooning, and Franz Kline. Arshile Gorky is a painter freely brush washes of glowing color inside clearly outlined biomorphic shapes. He favored oval splotches of flowing primary colors. Here are his artworks. First, we have Water of the Flour Mill. This is an abstract expressionist and early modernist oil on canvas painting created in 1944. It lives at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. Second, we have Impatience. The curved outlines, some filled in, some open, the swirling lines, and bright green, blue, red, and yellow patches, you can clearly see an incredible energy that permeates the entire work. There is happiness, there is motion, there is creative positive force that is so fleeting. And lastly, we have Enigmatic Combat. This depicts his transition from Cubism to Surrealism. In this painting, his abstractions unite memories of his Armenian youth with surrealist fantasies characterized by billowing shapes and exotic colors.
Jackson Pollock. The image of Pollock is a man possessed by his own subconscious as he flung and slang schemes of paint in all over configuration, throwing out in a process such as conventional artistic consideration like foreground, background, focal point, and perspective. Some of his works are Mural, Atom, and Deep. William de Kooning, classically trained with an ability to draw like Ingres. His canvases look raw and unfinished, but de Kooning constantly reworked them in his trademark yellow, pink, and buff colors. Some of his works are Woman Ochre, Seated Woman, and Asheville. Franz Kline began to paint abstractly after viewing his sketches blown up on a wall with a slide projector. He was overwhelmed by this and began to paint with large Hans painter's brushes on white canvases. Some of his works are Mahoning, Orange Outline, and Marion.